All right, yes, people, welcome to the Real Talk Football TV instant match reaction. Two big games we are doing today was Man United versus Atletico Madrid, or Atletico Madrid versus Man United, and Liverpool versus Leeds. Got myself Shaq, we've got Tobias in the house. Yeah, let's go into it first. As a Liverpool supporter, I was smiling at first because we were winning at the time 5-0 and Atletico Madrid were winning 1-0. So it was like triple smiling before we came on, and then Man United have got equalizer through Alanga. Tobias, you must be buzzing.
Buzzing. It
Great.
is, to be fair, it is funny what a goal does, isn't it? You spend 80 minutes of watching Dross and then you nick a goal and cut football. Everyone's smiling because you take a draw before the game.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's hard to sort of judge this game because if you look at it and you want to be critical, then you look at it and you think, wow, we're in a bad space right now. Like, bad space because it was bad. Atletico didn't even do anything special. They was just hungry for everything as they was gonna.
Well, Atletico do what Atletico do. They get the crowd up, they harry, hassle, let the team literally have possession. But when the ball turns over, they have got guys who can hurt you. But even before that, I looked at my phone and I looked at the starting lineup and I was seeing Lindelof playing right back. What is the? We know Harry Maguire. I think literally 95% of all Man United fans, you included, know he's not in the best of form. He's been absolutely terrible. Lindelof overall has been your best centre half, but it looks like Radnick doesn't have the balls to say, you know what, let me leave out Harry Maguire and play Varane and Lindelof. He says, all right, what I'll do, I'll just put him right back so he's in the team.
At the minute, Randy is coming across like Ole. Yeah. Just coming across like since Ole's gone, it's like the ghost of Ole because I haven't seen anything different. I think we started off with Dallo and Tellers. I don't know what Dallo's done, but all of a sudden he can't get in the team again. With Lindelof, it was just out of default. He's the only one out of the three that can play on the right side, that could play right back anyway, even though he got absolutely terrorized. He was sort of undroppable from his performance against Leeds in a way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Harry scored. So
yeah.
Just to have the balls to do something, have the balls to either leave Varane out.
Yeah.
Leave Maguire. One of the two.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
He did neither and he played both and put Lindelof right back. Lordy had a field day with him all day. Wasn't Lindelof's fault. You can't really blame Lindelof.
No.
Looked like he was playing a free. He kept getting attracted over to the centre side. Sancho, every time when he was on the right, was covering like a wing back. It was just sheer madness. It was just round pegs in square holes again, or square pegs in round holes, whatever you want to do.
But if you're a right back and you got your Aaron Wan-Bissaka or your Dallo, and the big Champions League night, you spent £50 million on Wan-Bissaka, we know, and Dallo
70 to 80 pounds worth of talent on right back.
On right back, and then you see a centre half playing in your position. You must think, if I'm a right back, I'm thinking, you know what, agent on the phone, like this manager doesn't rate me. It's done. I need to find a new club because it made no sense whatsoever. And the second he played, they just targeted him down that side.
Yeah, they did. And it was, you can't blame, it's hard, isn't it? You can't blame Lindelof. It's Rangnick. Rangnick's only, right? Rangnick put the team out. So he didn't have a great game. But Wan-Bissaka can't really get on the phone to his agent. Behave yourself. Like, let's
but I'm just looking at it as a right back in general.
Do me a favor. Get on the phone to your agent.
please, we'll drive you there.
Newcastle, please. I'm hoping Newcastle comes and raids this team. I'm telling you, does us all sorts of favors. But no, man, it's Ole all over again. No one's got we haven't had a manager or got a manager to come in, start again, identify. Fans know the problem. It's just everyone seems to know the problem.
Yeah.
but no one wants to address it. Why isn't no one addressing it? You're telling me Ranić doesn't see it himself?
Yeah, 100%. He must do.
He's got to, but so I don't. That was, I think, part one of it. I think you said, what do you expect from Atletico at home? Buzzing straight away, start to finish, or they're going to be up for it. First 5-6 minutes before the goal, Bruno loses the ball 3 times. First time he gives he gives the ball away for Lindelof to make that challenge within the first couple of minutes. Second one, midfield, give the ball away. Third one led to the goal. And it's like, it was just Fred slips. It was like training ground. They had all day, great cross, unbelievable header.
Great header by Felix.
You can't hide it that way. But then you're looking at it from a defensive point of view. You got Fred slips, okay. You can't attain for the slip. Felix gets in between Harry and Varane, more leading towards Harry's side. Harry's done nothing with him. He hasn't passed him on. He hasn't taken him. He hasn't followed him.
He just watched the ball. He's literally just watching the ball. Yeah,
you're not quick enough to be ball watching.
Yeah.
You're not Walker quick. Walker, when he was younger, used to do that, get away with it. Okay, cool. Yeah. You can't do that. You're meant to be a Terry like. You're meant to be Vidic, positional.
Yeah.
Anticipating things before it happened. Zero anticipation. So didn't even make it hard for him. It's like literally free cross, free header. Not even a slight elbow, nothing to stop you, to divert his run. It was just, I don't know. I don't think anyone within that team can sort of hold their head up. Elanga come on, scored the goal. Bruno had a terrible game, but assisted the goal.
But that's what I was going to come to. Is it any positives from that game? Any players? No positive whatsoever.
Elanga? But that's Elanga. He was running on the shoulder. Rashford, does he even play football anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, he looks.
I don't know.
He looks lost. I think there's more. There must be more to it. There must be more to it.
There must be.
There must be more to it. Something must be going on.
There must be, because
he's literally fell off a cliff.
Anything that he touched today was bad. Nothing come from it at all. Every decision he made was bad. And then in the end of the first half, what's he do? Typical Rashford, 40 yards out, tries to hit a ball. So, it's like, we've been here, we've done this. Can go through the whole team. Shaw, I'm sorry. Like, Shaw's creeping back into the team again. Tellez come on for 15, 20 minutes, done more than Shaw did within the whole game.
Yeah.
There was a time in the first half, I get, and this is what, it's hard to blame certain players. So I'll say there's no positives. You can't blame Lindelof. There's nothing that De Gea could have done to change the scenario. Like the goal, no way is he getting anywhere near that. Don't move.
Yeah, it's great.
Pogba, in fairness, I don't know why Pogba got dragged, because Fred was atrocious. Fred isn't a defensive midfielder.
I don't know what he is. What is he?
Well, he's definitely he must be. I'm not saying I'm saying he must be a box to box. He's definitely not a defensive midfielder. He cannot take the ball off the centre half. Forget it.
No, he can't. He can't
forget it. Don't do it, because whoever chooses to do it, and I know Harry whipped him one in today. Terrible pass, by the way. But it's one of those balls that you wouldn't have give Fred anyway. Do you know what I mean? You don't give him balls like that, because nothing ever positive happens from when you give Fred balls like that in that position. It's always turnovers. So Pogba was unlucky. Showed, as he was going to do, he was going to run. He showed a bit of endeavour because he's playing for his next move. So he done more than what he usually does in that aspect, in terms of him running around, and his ball distribution was Pogba-like, gave a great ball to Bruno. But there was not Ronaldo. I don't care who we got up. We could have a Haaland up front. And back
you're not scoring. You're not scoring.
You're doing a graveyard shift.
Yeah, you are. You're feeding off scraps.
There was one point in that first half near the end, I think it was about 40 minutes ago. Lindelof in a ball.
Yeah.
Edge of the area. It's gone quite over to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's struggling to keep it in. Luke Shaw's whipped the ball in. It's gone quite over the other side for Rashford to struggle to keep in. Rashford pings in the ball. just goes out for a goal keep. Ronaldo's just like, just give me one. Just one
Yeah.
that I can jump for. You know,
Yeah.
one that I can even make a shot for.
Zero for, yeah.
Like, please. Like,
And he was getting frustrated because a few balls were going in and it was so bad. And he's putting his arms up because he's thinking, come on, man, just give me some
terrible.
decent service.
Something that I can challenge for, make a run for. It's
Mm.
bad. So I know people are going to be like, why didn't Ronaldo? But there was nothing he could have done. He had literally nothing to do.
Mm.
It was as I thought it was going to be. It was terrible football from our side of things. Atletico played well. Every second ball, they beat us to it. We've got no fight in the team, which is frightening because we've got no guile in the team. So I don't know what we have. We have a bunch of prima donnas. No, we have a bunch of prima donnas that are here, and it just baffles me. I'm looking at the team. You said we had a better squad than Tottenham. Atletico on their bench had Griezmann, Suarez, Lamar to come on. Who did we have? Elanga, Lingard, Mata.
Yeah.
Where's the squad?
So it's good.
Where is all this money?
Yeah.
Where's it all gone?
But all of that talking, and I agree 1,000,000% with what you're saying. And this is what another thing I was going to come to. Taking away the away goals rule. If that was a 1-1 now and it's an away goals rule is standing for this season, even with how bad Man United played, that is an amazing result to literally get a draw, get that away goal. Now, to me, it just feels like it's literally half time. It's literally half time. I think you're slight favourites because Atletico Madrid's style is suited for the away goals rule.
I'm hearing this, but I think these sort of results are papering over the cracks. Like, let's be honest, we didn't deserve the draw out there today. Great result, as you said. We would have took that before the game. Cool. But I can't sit there and say we're favourites for the next game because I can't see anything changing from how we played today. There's nothing that's going to change.
Yeah. And to be fair, it could suit Atletico Madrid because now you 1-1, big crowd at Old Trafford. They expect you to be on the front foot, and that's going to be ideal for Atletico. Like, cheers.
At the minute, it's not good for us to be at Old Trafford. It's definitely too many murmurs. We need COVID back.
Yeah.
The crowd gone.
Yeah.
To stop the as soon as the player does something stupid.
That's stupid, yeah.
Yeah, because he's getting to that point now where it's mentally affecting him.
Yeah.
We can't handle it. They're soft. This is why it makes perfect sense why we finished second last year. Never had a frigging crowd.
Yeah.
This team has no cojones like throughout it. It doesn't. Thing that you can say, Bruno had a terrible game today. Terrible. One of the probably worst games I've seen him have this year. Wow. Anything he touched, but he keeps trying. That's the difference.
He does. But with Bruno,
and
he hasn't got a position. He hasn't got a position though. It's like I don't think he plays for Liverpool. He doesn't play for Man City because they would know where to play him. He doesn't have a position, and he's not good enough to be a a luxury player because to me, he doesn't do enough. He just
I think if he's got water carriers next to him, he'd be perfect for someone like you. If Hendo and Milner next to him,
he couldn't do the
carrying all sorts. He'd be scoring all sorts of goals. The problem with Bruno this year, you think he's had a bad game, but if you look at his stats, it's still not that bad. If you're looking at it from if you're a stat person and you're looking at it like that, you go, oh right, look at his ratio of assists this year. It's not terrible. It's bad, but it's not terrible. It's not even bad. It's not bad at all. It's up there, to be honest. The problem with Bruno is Ronaldo. Ronaldo's taking up his spaces.
Yeah.
Whereas our other forwards were off running down the cul-de-sac somewhere. Each way, if you got Rashford up front, he's running the lines all day. Whereas Ronaldo doesn't. He's gonna stay within the width of the box. Where does Bruno come late, or Bruno's that second man? making them make runs. With Ronaldo's, he can't. Ronaldo's there.
So you say no positives. You say most probably Elanga man of the match.
You can't have man of the match. Like, he wasn't on the pitch long enough for United, the man of the match. Mate, I couldn't even pull one out the bag for you. Varane was poor.
Yeah.
Varane was poor. His touches.
Well, until Varane gets a proper centre back to play with him, or a partnership in a sense of.
I don't believe that. I believe Varane should be of a standard, or I expect Varane to be at a standard where he doesn't need to have a centre back next to him, and he shouldn't be following someone like lead of Maguire.
But he's always been led. He's
been
led for about 10 years.
So step out of the shadows, man. Your time now. Now it's your time to lead. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got Ramos there holding your hand no more. That's done. Take what you learned from Ramos and then go to the next step. Like, don't be sitting there like getting dragged down by everyone. You need to start dragging people through games now. If that means you got to drag Harry through games, you got to drag him through. That's the expectation anyway.
I hear you. But a decent result for Man United. Anyhow, getting 1-1, I think you would have took that, and it's all to play for. But Liverpool in the league, Liverpool are playing the same time, smashing, just literally destroying Leeds 6-0. We talked on the last podcast, so guys, if you want to watch the last podcast, we were saying the same thing. This game could be anything. We said 4-1, 5-1, 6-0, 6-4.
OG was the only one.
I don't know what 1906.
1-0.
He went 2-1. So I don't know what 1906 has been watching, because Leeds, you play against Leeds at Anfield too. That was never going to happen.
If we scored 4 against them,
and you didn't really do much. And you could have scored more. But it was a great result for Liverpool. First half, the game was over. The goals, Salah scored 2 penalties. The goal, what Matip scored, Matip played a 1-2 with Salah. He ran from his own half, took on a couple of players and played a 1-2 with Salah, and he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. That just sums up.
That just sums Leeds up.
That's what I'm saying. That sums Leeds up to a T.
Lindelof was running through them like that German team.
Matip does this every game for us when he plays. He will go on an amazing run, and he will open up the game, or he'll go on an amazing run, and it just doesn't get the final pass, or he doesn't score. But this time, if you're going to play against Leeds and you do that, more than likely you're going to do that. And he just literally just walks past a couple of players, put a 1-2 with Salah, and dinked it over the goalkeeper, which was...
Who started up top? I know it was Mane, Salah. Who's
and Diaz.
Was he Diaz? Yeah.
Yeah, he was electric as well. He could have scored a couple, but Salah was Salah. But yeah, it was terrible. They had a goal disallowed. Could have had a penalty in the first half, to be fair. And I think Daniel James, because he's not the brightest spark. If he had a half a brain, he just should have rolled on the floor, and he would have got a blatant penalty. But the guys got up and tried to score, and he didn't see Matip, and Matip took the ball off him. But I was thinking that sums that guy up. But yeah, 6-0. It was just routine. And now I believe the title race is on, and we smashed our goal difference. Now we was on plus 44, and Man City were on plus 46. Now we're on plus 50. So we've got a 4-goal now, and it's all to play for. But yeah, excellent result. If I was going to give a man of the match, it could be Salah, it could be Van Dijk, it could be Matip.
Mane scored 2 though, didn't he?
Mane scored 2, but Mane his touches were a bit off, but he looked a threat.
You got a new love now.
No, Mane is my guy. Like I've said before, Mane is the second best left-sided Liverpool player in Liverpool's history behind John Barnes. So I love him, but I do believe if he can work at his touch and his all-round playing back to goal, I think he gives us a new dimension playing through the middle because of his hold-up play. Yeah, his hold-up play. He reminds you of doesn't have the same physicality as Drogba, where you can pump the ball up to him, and Mane always gets his body in front of the centre halves, and take a touch and you think you can nick it, and he'll take a touch and get a foul. And I feel that could be the way forward because the way Diaz is playing, this guy's ready. There's no bedding in with this guy. He's ready. Just let the youth play. And I think with Mane through the middle with Salah and Mane competing with Jota, it's problems. It's problems.
Do you
But
think that Diaz has the potential to be the difference?
he does it because I just feel because of the squad depth. It's a deeper squad. Even if he starts or comes on, we have guys now who can come on and the same quality stays the same. And I think if Jota can come back, hopefully Jota's fit for the Carabao Cup on Sunday. Him playing, Jota playing from the bench, and Diaz, and I just feel that depth and that lift. And sometimes you just need a lift. I think you lot guys had it when Bruno Fernandes came through the door in January. He gave you that lift to cement that fourth spot where you were kind of hovering around that spot. He came in, gave you guys a lift, hit the ground running straight away. And I think with Diaz, it could be the difference. It could be the difference. But I just thought this game we put serious pressure. What we done is that I expected us to do, but scoring 6 goals has put massive pressure on Man City in a sense of we've got your goal difference back now. It's literally just 3 points. It's not 3 points and goal difference.
What's your next game?
So our next game is Chelsea on a Sunday. Then we have got, I think it's Brighton. Is it Brighton? I think it's Brighton. I'm not sure. I think it's Brighton. But I know we've got Chelsea on Sunday.
That's massive, though.
That's a massive game.
I don't know. Like that's what I just thought. You just went, we got Chelsea and then you sort of brushed it off. I'm thinking that game is massive.
It's a massive. Well, we're gonna do a preview on the Liverpool versus Chelsea game, but that's a massive game. That's a game where it's really literally 50-50, that game. I think we're the better side, but Chelsea on a one-off game could beat anybody, and they've proved that. But yeah, 6-0, fantastic win. If I'm going to give a man of the match, I would give it to Matip just for the goal. Literally waltzing through the whole team and playing a 1-2 and scoring. But yeah, great win for Liverpool. I believe that this is last season for Bielsa. If I'm a Leeds supporter, I couldn't go through that every week. It's suicide football. It's suicide. Yeah. It's not even entertaining no more. It's just pure stupidity. It is stupidity. Like, you can't go to Anfield and think you're going to play that way. And what do you think you're going to do? Get a result? You done the same thing at Man City. What was it, 8-0? 8-0.
Yeah.
So you went to Man City 8-0, went to Liverpool 6-0.
They've just been leaking goals all over the place.
Yeah, he's done. He'll resign.
Well, his contract's up at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they're just going to tell him, just resign. We don't want to sack you. Like, you've done wonders for us. You got back in the Premier League, but that football is suicide. If you're a striker and you're out of form, you want Leeds because you get back in form with Leeds. But yeah, definitely. It's title race is back on. But yeah, title race is back on. All right, guys. Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Like, comment, and subscribe. You'll see us soon on the preview show, which we're going to do between Liverpool and Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, so massive win for the Mighty Reds. A big win, unfortunately, for Manchester. A big draw, unfortunately, for Man United.
Unfortunately, mate, are you talking about?
For Man United, so both clubs will be happy. So yeah, guys, like I said, follow, subscribe. We are Real Talk Football TV, and we are out.